A couple weeks ago, came up with the idea for this video during a live stream, and I was super excited about it. I actually was really looking forward to doing this video, and then a lot of things have changed since that time. This video is not going to be like my normal ones. For those of you who are always looking for me to do my intro, which, listen, I appreciate that you like. You're going to be disappointed. And this is not like the normal fun videos that I like to do. For those of you new here, my name is Travis, and I just normally talk about tech. I normally talk about fun things with tech. I'll give my opinion on things, and I try to make it interesting. And a lot of times I'm just trying to give people an opportunity to get away from their stresses and really just enjoy a video for a couple of minutes. But a couple of weeks ago, this seemed like such a cool idea. I would take all the phones that I bought for my Amazon Renewed series and then sell them. And actually what I was initially intending to do was just sell them at a discount to some of the viewers, some of you guys and gals out there that were looking for a good deal on a phone. I want to give you an even better deal. But during one of my Saturday morning live streams, and shout out to the live stream crew, I really love you guys so much. You really make doing this so much fun. I got a great suggestion from the live stream to donate all of the money from those phones to first responders for COVID. I want to show you a little bit of how that came to be.
We're going to do something good without doing something bad. We're going to do it all good. All right, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to donate all the money to Corona, and then we'll go. We'll do it. Let's go. That's what we're going to do. I love that idea. Thank you, Jern. Appreciate it. We're doing it big, baby, because everyone comes in. We're going to do that. Yep. With that money, buy a lot of medical pass for first responders. That's it. First responders. Can someone help me? Can someone help me figure out a good donation for first responders? Like a good charity that's doing first responders. Someone hit that to me and then send it to me on Twitter, please. That's the one we're going to, because first responders are the one. That's the one.
I was super excited when that happened, but I was also a little bit nervous directly after that video. This was a couple of weeks ago. There were no protests or anything like that at all. The biggest thing was COVID, and let me tell you, that is a huge thing. And still to this day, we don't know where we are. It's not even really in the news right now because of everything else. So when the time came and the weeks started to go by, I was concerned. You see, I initially thought I was just going to give money directly to COVID. That just made sense. I'll give it to the first responders. But I couldn't do the live stream for 2 weeks. I couldn't do the video for 2 weeks. And in that time, in 2 weeks, the world has changed. It blows my mind that just a couple of weeks ago, as bad as COVID is, as terrible as it is, that was really the main and only thing that was kind of the concern. Now that's just one of a couple of really, really big things that are going on in the world today. I just want to say that I can't remember a time I've been this affected by a world event since 9/11. For those of you who lived through 9/11, you know how terrible that was and how scary it was. But one thing about it is I do remember the feeling of everyone having everyone's back. Literally, everyone had everyone's back against this evil force. It doesn't exactly feel that way right now. As a matter of fact, there's so many divided sides to this thing that I started wondering even, should I be giving money to COVID first responders, or should I be looking towards Black Lives Matter movement? I don't even know. Like, I'm pulled because both are so important. I believe with all the protests and everything that's going on, we will need first responders more than ever in a couple of weeks. If you know anything about COVID, the whole thing about it is it takes a couple of weeks before you really start feeling the symptoms. And with so many people so close together over the last several days, I'm really worried we're going to see something that rivals and maybe even overwhelms what we've seen previously. It's just that no one's thinking about it because of all the other things that are going on. I hope that I'm wrong. I hope and pray that I'm wrong. So I've been just really conflicted. Where do I send this money? I literally took all of these phones that I bought, reviewed, put on this channel, and that a lot of you have actually appreciated. I've gotten so many messages, people who have maybe made purchases or said that they were always worried about trying Amazon Renewed and really liked it, or even just liked the series and enjoyed the series. That was great. I didn't expect that. It was amazing. I just wanted to give back. I cut a deal for everyone, like give them a price off that even less than what I paid. I thought it was going to be fun. And then when that live stream came about and the idea to give, I was even more amped. And my most nervous thing, the most thing I was most nervous about, was just finding the right charity. Now, I'm just torn between two very, very important causes. And when I started seeing things online, some of the videos that I'm not going to share here, because some of them I wish I didn't see. They will haunt me for the rest of my life. Some of the absolute atrocities, some of the violence, some of the crazy things I've seen ruined me. And they should really ruin anyone who sees them. You should not be able to look at any of those videos and feel okay. You should not be desensitized. It should ruin you as a human being and make you want to change. We don't need sympathy anymore. We need empathy. Sympathy is not enough. Sympathy is being sorry for someone else. Empathy is feeling that pain. We need to feel the pain in order for the change to happen. I truly believe this. So with the money, which was about $1,400 from the phones that I was able to sell, I wanted to take another $500 of my own money to make it a rounded $2,000 to give to charity. And again, still really wanting to do this, but still really conflicted. I started asking people online, what do you think I should do? I even did a poll on Twitter, and that didn't really help. Split right down the middle. I thought that was kind of ironic. So I got some people that said I should split the money, but I always just really wanted to give, as we had promised in the live stream, at least $2,000 to COVID first responders. Like, that was my main thing. And then a guy who I met at the end of 2018, and still to this day is one of my most favorite creators I've ever met because his heart is incredible. Jonathan Morrison stepped up and said, listen, give to my charity, Black Lives Matter, on his video, and he will give that same amount back to my charity so that I can still give the $2,000 to COVID and give another $1,000 to Black Lives Matter. In other words, $2,000 and $1,000, I'm able to give $3,000 through the amazing generosity of Jonathan Morrison. Now, to be clear, for those of you who don't know and maybe think I'm rich, no, I do not make $2,000 a month on this YouTube channel. From a financial standpoint, it's a little bit uncomfortable. But you know what? This is not the time for comfort. Nothing we do to try to fix this should feel comfortable. None of it should feel easy, because none of this is going to be easy. You should feel uncomfortable. And seeing some of the things I've seen, if you don't feel something, then you really need to take a look inside of yourself. Humanity is important. I believe we will need the first responders for COVID, which I'll leave a link for that charity in the description. This particular charity is really great because it takes care of the families of those first responders, including people who have lost their lives and their family. I think that's a great charity. And I'm happy to have given my $1,000 and Jonathan Morrison given his $1,000 for that. And of course, the Black Lives Matter movement, incredibly important right now. And I don't want to hear the controversy about all lives matter. If you don't understand the difference, I'm going to ask you to educate yourself. It's not about because one is really important right now that the other isn't. It's that one just has never been important enough, and we're trying to shine a light on it. That's literally all it is. You can click the link in the description below to Jonathan's video, watch it, and in that video you'll be able to donate if you have the money. Some people don't. We're in the middle of a pandemic. A lot of people don't have any kind of money. But just spending your time with me or anyone else, any other creators who are trying to do a difference, make a difference here on YouTube, is actually enough. We're hoping that things will change for the better. I'm going to continue to put out content that I hope will entertain and on occasion educate you. But at times like this, I want to be able to leverage my channel as best I can to help other people. That's actually been what I've wanted since the very beginning of this channel, to be able to help others. It literally was to grow a community of people that could help others. And man, the timing. So because of this channel, I was able to purchase phones, resell them, and then take that money and donate it, which I'm over the moon about. But it still doesn't feel like enough. Please, everyone, be safe. Help make changes. And if you don't know what to do, just listen. There are voices out there right now that need your listening and need your attention. wish that I had some answers. And listen, we're going to get back to having fun here, not to ever take away the light on this very important subject right now, but some people need a bit of a mental break before they go back into battlefields, and I hope to be that break. So please, if you have the ability to donate to first responders, link is in the description, or Black Lives Matter, again, link is in the description to Jonathan Morrison's video. Thank you all for just being so supportive and so amazing. And thank you for giving me an opportunity for the first time in my life to be able to reach a lot of people with what I think is a really important message. I wanted to tell you about all the cool things about how I sold my phones, and it was great. And I was able to donate to COVID and make a difference. But life had a different story in mind. Peace and love.